excited to welcome you back to How Do I, the show that gives you information you can't get anywhere else. As always, I'm your host, Jessica Jameson. Today, we're talking about cracking your own backing joints. Can you do it? Should you do it? The simple answer is no. You really shouldn't. You could seriously hurt yourself and end up in more pain than you started with. But, for the sake of today's video, we'll be showing you how to adjust your own spine. So let's hand it over to our amateur chiropractor with some information about how to prepare to crack your spine.
You should start by stretching. Reach up and reach over your feet. After a few seconds, reach back up and twist your back, gently this time. Do both directions. After that, you can go into downward dog and alternate between downward dog and cobra. Finish stretching by going into child's pose.
Now we've seen how to stretch, what are some methods for cracking the joints in your hands?
Next, we'll work on cracking our fingers. The options you have are either bending them or pulling them. Demonstrated as bending your fingers. After that is pulling your fingers. A chiropractor would tell you that you shouldn't do this yourself, but I will tell you otherwise. Finally, we also show you how to crack your toes. This can be especially good if you're suffering from plantar fasciitis.
Incredible! Now, I don't know about the folks at home, but I'm definitely curious what good methods are for cracking those hard-to-reach areas, like hips and elbows.
Next, we'll work on cracking more hard-to-reach places, such as your hips. This option includes putting your foot straight up and then cracking your hip over your other leg. This is easier if you have some flexibility. The next option, also easier if you have flexibility, is to throw your leg up as hard as you can and see if the other one cracks. We'll also work on cracking your elbows. The best way to do that is just to forcibly push your elbows. As you can see, our model is double jointed in her elbows.
Now, the most important part. How do you crack your own back?
Now we'll work on cracking your back. This is often an area that people complain about. This method includes bending over using your foot in a plie position if you follow ballet. Another option that we have is for you to twist. Similar to the twist we did in our stretch earlier, but it's more forceful. Now we'll work on cracking.
Finally, the neck. Now to everyone at home, I want to remind you that this is the most dangerous joint to crack. Don't try this at home. Let's take a look.
Now we'll work on cracking your neck. This is the most dangerous. It should only be done if you were experienced with self-cracking. This option includes pushing your head towards the side, or while sitting up, bending your head any direction that you're looking to crack.
Well, this has been How Do I? We hope you continue to watch and learn new skills and talents in each episode. I'm your host, Jessica Jameson. Good night, everybody.
Directed by Jessica J. And I'm your announcer, Kayla.